Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mohadi English School. This video is for the students of class 3 subject English. So I hope all of you are fit and fine and staying indoors, not going out in such a condition, and be careful. You have to maintain cleanliness in your surroundings. You have to take care of yourselves, your parents, right? Our today's thought: the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet, written by Aristotle. So sometimes you might feel that education is very difficult. The roots are bitter. Sometimes you feel some things which are difficult to learn, but when you get the fruit, that is very sweet. So let it be bitter. Learn each and everything that you see in the video or you learn in the online lectures. The fruit that you will get will be really very sweet. The instructions I want all of you to follow every day. Which are that instructions? Number 1, be kind with everyone. Speak politely. Do not be rude with anyone. Use polite words like thank you, sorry. All these are good words to be used every day. Listen carefully. Whenever your elders are speaking, listen to them carefully instead of answering back. Think first. Whatever you do, think first and then do it. Be honest. Be truthful. Take turns. Always give turns to others, chances to others also. Respect everyone. You should give respect, take respect. Respect everyone equally. Help others. Help others. You should be very helpful. Your nature should be helpful. Do your best. Whatever you do, be the best. So in today's video, we are going to start the first chapter of your English textbook, that is chapter 1, Max's Words. That is the name of the lesson. English lesson number 1, Max's Words. We are going to start that lesson today. We will solve the warm-up exercise of the chapter and I will give you the detailed explanation of the lesson in this video. I hope you will like it and you will learn the lesson today itself. It's a very interesting lesson. So let us begin. So this is the name of the chapter, as I told you, chapter 1, Max's Words. And who is the writer of the chapter? Means who has written the lesson? His name is Kate Banks. Kate Banks. He is the writer of the lesson. Remember the name and learn the spelling as well. Katebanks. Kate Banks. Now, first I'll tell you about the story. Means what are we going to learn in the story? Let's see. This is a story about Max and his brothers, Carl and Benjamin. So in this story, the main character is Max. He has two brothers. One brother's name is Carl and the other one is Benjamin. You have to remember these three names. Carl collects coins and Benjamin collects stamps. That is their hobby. What is the hobby of Carl? Collecting coins. What is the hobby of Benjamin? Collecting stamps. These are the hobbies of Carl and Benjamin. They collect these things, coins and stamps. They are both very proud of their collection. Both means Carl and Benjamin, both of them are very proud of their collection. They are very happy and they do not let Max join in or share the fun. So they keep Max away so that he cannot help them collecting coins and stamps. They do not let Max join this hobby. So Max decides to collect words. So what does Max decide? Finally, Max decides to collect words. Yes, the words that you read in textbook, all that words he decided to collect. Max keeps cutting words out of magazines, writing words down that people have said to him, and finding new words in the dictionary. This is how he collects words. Then, soon he has an enviable collection of words. So soon the collection of words became vast, it became bigger, and it was enviable, means his brothers did not like that Max started collecting words, but his brothers still won't exchange a stamp or a coin for a word. His brothers were not ready to let him get coin or stamp in exchange for word. Max now begins making up stories using his words in different combinations. Now Max started making stories from the words that he had, and soon he started making good and big stories. Finally, he is able to convince his brothers to part with a stamp and a coin each. At the end of the chapter, we will see that Max convinces his brothers to give him a stamp and a coin in exchange for a story. So, this was about the lesson. After that, we are going to read the lesson, but before that, let us solve this warm-up exercise of the chapter. So, here is the warm-up exercise. What is given over here? A hobby is an activity that you enjoy doing in your free time. A hobby means something that you do in your free time. Whatever you like doing in your free time, like reading, writing, playing, that are called your hobbies. So look at these pictures and write the names of the hobbies shown. In this, there are 6 images which are given. I will show you one by one. We have to write the names of the hobbies as shown in the picture. So the first hobby, as you can see, what is this girl doing? What is the name of that hobby? So she is drawing something on the paper, on the white sheet. She is drawing something. So it is drawing. D-R-A-W-I-N-G, drawing. D-R-A-W-I-N-G, drawing. Then, what is this hobby called? What is this boy doing? What is his hobby? His hobby is listening to music, right? He is listening to music. Let us write music. His hobby is music. M-U-S-I-C, music. M-U-S-I-C, music. That is his hobby. Next, number 3. What is this boy doing? What is his hobby? As you can see over here, he has something which is playing with, that is guitar. His hobby is playing guitar. So G-U-I-T-A-R. His hobby is playing guitar. Then what is this lady doing? What is her hobby? Her hobby is cooking. She is cooking something in the kitchen. So many people have the hobby of cooking. That is her hobby. C-O-O-K-I-N-G, cooking. After that, what is the hobby of this boy? This is a very strange hobby. He is collecting something, like collecting coins. So his hobby is collection. C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-O-N, collection. Collection of stamps or coins. That is also a hobby. After that, number 6, the last one. This girl is dancing. So her hobby is dancing. D-A-N-C-I-N-G, dancing. So people have various kinds of hobbies, like we saw drawing, music, playing guitar, cooking, collection of things, then dancing. These are the hobbies. Let us read the chapter line by line. So, first the introduction of the chapter is given in the first two lines. Read this story about a little boy, Max, who had a unique hobby. Find out what it was. So, this story is about the little boy whose name is Max. What hobby did he have? He had a unique hobby. So, do you know the meaning of the word unique? Unique means one and only, very unusual, which no one else has. That is called unique. If only you have that thing, no one else has that thing, that is called unique. So, Max had a unique hobby. So, Benjamin had stamps of many colors and sizes. Benjamin is the name of Max's brother. What did he have? He had stamps of many colors and sizes. And you might have seen the stamps of different countries, right? The stamps are of different colors, and sometimes there is also a logo of the country on the stamp. So, Benjamin had collected many stamps. He spread his stamp collection across his desk, means you can say a table. There were so many stamps that he had collected that it was spread on the table, and he had done this collection over a long period of time. He showed to his friends and family. Everyone admired it. So, when Benjamin showed his stamp collection to his friends, his family, what did everyone do? Everyone admired it. Admired means everyone liked it, everyone loved it a lot, because it was a beautiful collection that he had done. Max said to his brother, "Can I have a stamp?" "No," said Benjamin. So Max requested his brother. Whom did he request? He requested Benjamin. If Benjamin would give at least one stamp from his collection to him. But Benjamin bluntly said no, he would not give the stamp to his brother Max. So that is wrong. We should share the things with others, right? But Benjamin said no to his brother Max. Then Max's other brother, what was his name? Carl. He liked collecting coins. So now his two brothers were there, as I told you. So his other brother Carl, what did he do? He had a collection of coins. He had coins of many sizes. Like you might have seen the coins, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee, 1 rupee. So each and every coin is of different size. So there are many coins in the world, not only in India but in other countries also. Different sizes coins are there. So Carl liked collecting coins. He had many coins, and they came from different countries. As I told you, not only in India, America, Australia, UK, there are so many different coins of different colors and sizes in different countries. So Carl had the collection of all these coins. Some were silver colored, while the others were copper colored. So even the color of the coin is different. Some are of silver color, some are of copper color, and with smooth edges. The edges means the outline were smooth, and he had coins of two different colors, silver and copper, silver color and copper color. Yes, so that were the color of the coins that he had. The edges were smooth. They had people and buildings on them, as well as the year in which they were made. So if you have seen the coins of 2 rupee or 5 rupee, you will see that there is some kind of logo on it, and also the year might be written, that in which year the coin was made. So he had coins Carl had coins, and on that coins there were photos of people and buildings, and also the year was written when they were made. When Carl showed them around, everyone admired them too. So when Carl, Max's brother, showed the coins to his family and friends, everyone loved his collection. Not only Benjamin's collection of stamps, but even Carl's collection of coins was admired by his family and friends. So we can say that both the brothers, Carl and Benjamin, had a very good hobby, and they were already doing well. They were already collecting the coins and stamps in a way that everyone liked it. But what about Max? Max was left alone. He was the youngest of the three, but he did not have any such hobby. So now let's see what was Max's hobby. So Max said, "Can I have a coin?" "No," said Carl. Max said to Carl, he asked him that, "Can I have a coin?" Max wanted one coin from Carl's collection. Carl denied. Carl said, "No, I won't give you a single coin from my collection." So even this is wrong. When Benjamin also said no, and Carl also denied. Both the brothers did not give him stamp or coin. So Max too wanted to collect something, but he wasn't sure what. Max also decided that he should also collect something like his brothers were doing, but he was not sure. He was not able to get an idea that what should he start collecting. He wanted something unique, something new. He gave it some thought. Means he thought for a while. For some time he was thinking and thinking, what should I collect? What should I collect? Like that. Finally he said, "I am going to collect words." So this was his decision. What did he decide? He decided to collect words. This was his final decision. This was what he said after thinking a lot. So have you seen this kind of hobby anywhere before? The people who collect words, any person? No, it's very strange hobby. How can one collect words? We'll see in this chapter how Max did this. "Words," said Benjamin and laughed. So Benjamin was standing there when he heard Max saying that he'll collect words. He started laughing. "Are you serious? Are you really going to collect words?" So Benjamin thought that it's a very dumb idea, because collecting words is not a great hobby according to him. But yes, it is a unique hobby. Then Max began collecting small words. What did he do? He started collecting small words. Which words did he collect? See, all these which are highlighted in brown color, that words he collected. He collected the words like a, an, the, its, it, who, to, and. He collected all these words. These are smaller words, 2-letter, 3-letter words he collected. Why are they written in brown color? Because he cut them out from the paper, and then he stick it on a sheet. He cut them out of where? From magazines and newspapers. We do not call this word as magazines, it is magazines and newspapers. Newspapers, you all know, like it might be coming to you in the morning. We have many newspapers like the Times of India, the Indian Express, Saurashtra Samachar or Gujarat Samachar. All these are the names of newspapers. So he started cutting the words from magazines. Magazine is a kind of book which gives us information about a particular topic. So he cut them out of these things. He spread them across his desk. Now desk means table, I have told you before. And what did Max do? He spread his collection of words. He cut these words and he spread it on the desk. He covered full desk with his words. Soon Max found bigger words. So first he collected 2-letter or 3-letter words. After that he started finding out bigger words. Which are the bigger words that he collected? Let us see. Again it is given in brown color. Hungry, asked, alligator, crocodile, hissed, etc. He collected all these words. Max's collection started growing rapidly. Rapidly means quickly, very fast. So when Max collected all these bigger words, as I told you, after that his collection grew rapidly, means after that he found so many new words that he started collecting more and more words every day. Which are the bigger words that he collected? Hungry, asked, alligator, crocodile, hissed. These were the words he collected. Then he collected words that made him feel good. Which are the words that made him feel good? Like park, baseball, dogs, hugs. All these are the words that he collected. I'll read it again for you. Park, baseball, dogs, hugs. All these words he collected. He collected words of things he liked to eat. What were the things that he liked to eat? He collected the words for that things too. Like bananas, pancakes, ice creams. These were his favorite things. He cut these words and he stick it on a paper. Then he collected words which were spoken to him. Spoken to him means if I am speaking to you, I will obviously speak some words which you will hear and which you will learn that words, right? Some words are new to you. So people spoke the words to him, and that words also he heard carefully and he had jotted it down. Which were the words? Good morning, goodbye, go away. All these words were spoken to him, and he found out these words and he cut these words. He collected his favorite colors. Which were his favorite colors? Green, blue and brown. These were his 3 favorite colors. He cut these words and he also stick these words on the paper. So all that you can see in brown color are the words which were collected by him. His collection was growing rapidly. Then Max opened the dictionary and found the words he did not know. So first of all you should know what is a dictionary. What is a dictionary? Dictionary is a kind of notebook in which you can find the meanings of the difficult words. The words that you don't know, you can open the dictionary, alphabetical order it is given. You can open the dictionary and you can search for the words' meanings. That book is called dictionary. Nowadays we have a pocket dictionary, we can keep it in the pocket and we can take it anywhere, like Oxford Dictionary. So you must have one dictionary with you. Let me know if you have got a dictionary. You can tell me on Google Meet. So Max opened the dictionary, then he found out the meanings of some words and he copied these on the slips of paper. Slips of paper means like this, to cut a piece of paper in a rectangle shape, that is called a slip of paper. He noted down some words which were new, like slithered, then iguana. Which are the words? Slithered means to slip down. Then iguana. What is iguana? It is a large lizard. You might have seen. So these were the words that he did not know the meaning of. and he searched it in the dictionary. After that, when Benjamin and Carl arranged their collections in different orders, it didn't make much difference. Means when Benjamin and Carl, they arranged their collection, means when they arranged coins and stamps in a good order, one by one they arranged it on the table, it did not look so good. But when Max put his words in different orders, it made a big difference. Means when Max arranged the words line by line, one after the other, it was a big thing because he was able to make sentences with the help of the words that he has collected. But Benjamin and Carl could just show the stamps or coins. That's it. So Max's collection grew too big for his desk. Max's collection was very, very big. It was increasing day by day, and his desk was now smaller than his collection. His desk could not handle all the words that he had. So he spread out his words on the floor. Floor means the place where you walk. The floor of the house is the place where you walk upon. So he had to continue his collection on the floor because the desk was too small for his collection. He spread them into the neat piles. Piles means when you arrange the things one after the other, one on another, that is called piles. In an increasing order, one after the other. Like how we keep the books in piles, that is called neat pile. And so now Max's collection of words grew very, very big, and it was an amazing collection that he had. So he separated them into neat piles. So from here we shall continue and we will see how his collection grew bigger and how he makes a story from the collection of the words that he has. And also his brothers Carl and Benjamin love his collection. So what did we study in today's video? We studied lesson number 1, Max's words. In this lesson what did we see? First we saw some hobbies. Then we read about the boy Max who decides to start with a unique hobby, that is collection of words. His brothers' names were Carl and Benjamin. Carl liked collecting coins. Benjamin liked collecting stamps. Now Max collected all these words, and tomorrow we will see in the next lecture that what he does with the help of his words. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.